Hi, YT YouTube friends. I'm Gabriel Flores. I am here to provide a voiceover type thing where I describe the pictures that are about to come up. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for clicking on this video. This is the first picture of the ones that I just uploaded. Basically, what I did is I collected a bunch of screenshots from various sources, but places I commonly go on my phone, on my smartphone, and I edited them. And when I finished editing all of them, I basically started putting them into this KineMaster application, starting from the top and putting in as many as possible. And so I can talk about every single picture I've collected. And so that's how we got here. This was the first one I uploaded. This isn't the first video I've done like this. So, but anyways, this is a circle that has been cut off so you don't get to see the full circle, and it's a solid circle. It's not like, as opposed to just like a pencil where you grab a pencil and you draw a circle. This circle, well, you could still have the pencil where you draw the circle, but you fill in the circle with a solid color. And in this case, the solid color is turquoise, but it's a little bit different because there's a cutout, a shape of something, and looks like we're on to the next picture. So sorry about that. This webinar, the screenshot says webinar, all capital letters. I know what a webinar is. I just don't know anything more about this particular uh, about this particular thing, where it came from, or anything like that. But webinar. So if you guys don't know, it's like I'm trying to freaking get the precise how they came up with the word, but basically it's like a class or something, like some kind of instruction class over the internet via like video instruction. If I'm thinking seminar. It's web, like the World Wide Web. They shorten World Wide Web to just, they keep web, and then seminar, they take out the sem and they use inar. So, I don't really care, but I just wanted to make sure I had the two parts to it. And that's basically what it is. Mission Act of 2018. Mission is fully capitalized. Act, A in act is capitalized. And of course, you don't capitalize of. So this is a title, but it's unique because the title, like many government and military things, also contain acronyms, and that's why mission is fully capitalized, because it's an acronym, is my educated guess. And it's kind of unique how they got away with including an acronym in a title of a bill, of a law, but they do it a lot, not only in government, not only when our government is passing laws, when they make laws, because Congress makes laws every single day. So that, they don't just pop up from nothing to something. We have a government that actually, they work on improving our laws, making new laws every single day. So remember, guys, this stuff doesn't just appear. God didn't just drop a speck of dust on the ground and all of our laws appeared. They came about because people who cared, for whatever reason. That's a whole other story, but nevertheless, it did get done by them. And I want to, that's a good point to point out. Generations, lowercase. I found this interesting. The initial idea was, why would I care about generations? I don't want to be wasting my energy on stuff that's irrelevant to me, because I only live 100 years. So I don't know enough about generations. Like, how long does a generation span? Is one generation like 50 years? if one generation is 50 years, I don't know. Well, I guess my guess at this point in time is that generations would be applicable to me because past generations intersect with us, is what I'm thinking. So, generations as a word is a viable word. But say my lifespan was only like 1 day, then generations would be like a concept, a term that would be like, and I'm sitting there studying generations. And because I am a human being, or even just any kind of animal species, God can communicate with anybody. And I'm sitting there receiving the information, but I only live for 1 day. So I don't want to find myself where I'm being the naive cat. I'm not naive, and I need knowledge, and I need to make a serious impact, is my point there that I was trying to blabber to you guys. Free flu shots, free F and free is capitalized. The F and flu isn't. The S in shots isn't. So I'm guessing this was a beginning of a sentence, and I didn't get the rest of the sentence because it was stupid and I didn't need it. And oh, which I should have just got it because it probably would have made this more interesting. We would have had a solid idea rather than a bunch of rather a solid message rather than three different ideas, because we know what free is. You don't have to pay for it. Flu, we know what flu is. It's a sickness. Shots, we know what that is. That's a needle that goes into your skin and it's for medical reasons. So I guess we did something there. The letters are blue, dark blue, and a black background. This has a black background as well, but the words are located higher up, and the rectangle, it's a rectangle shape. It's a black rectangle that isn't on its side, but it's standing up, and the words are towards the top. So it looks like almost like a building, like it's like a building standing up. And Walgreens Pharmacy, the words are towards the top of the building, I guess is how you could think about it. How could we get words that high up on a building? When would we do that? How would we do that? Is that possible? The only thing I could think of is if we could get an airplane on the horizon out safe distance away, and it's carrying like a flag, and it's at a level where it's at this height of the building. And it probably would work because this is just a black rectangle, so it doesn't have detail, and all you need is evidence that these words crossed the path at this particular location on the building. So I don't know where. I hate stupid ideas, but it is kind of interesting. It's funny how some of the stuff, and it's real. I don't know. I do like exploring just stupid, innocuous stuff, and probably because there aren't enough serious cats around here who are doing serious stuff, and that's because the leadership wants it that way. Doesn't mean I agree with it, but that's just how it is. Chanel West Coast, these words are in the same location, like I was just um, um, describing to you in the hypothetical scenario of how we could get these words that high up in a building. But this is similar to where that's at. And but the color of the letters are like a gray. This is a moniker. I don't believe this is her real name, but she still capitalizes Chanel West Coast, and just like a real name, she has a first, middle, and last name. At least for me, where I come from, my family, we typically have three names: a first, a middle, and a last name. And so her moniker is kind of weird because she has a moniker that looks like um, what a what a normal name would look like, but this is a rap moniker, and the words and the name of isn't like a name that you would see except for West, Kanye West. So except for that, Galaxy's Edge. This is similar to the past couple ones again, except for Galaxy's Edge is a little bit lower down, and Galaxy's Edge is everything is capitalized. This is a new movie, Star Wars movie. isn't the full title. The full title is Star Wars Galaxy, the Galaxy's Edge, or something like that. There is more to the title, but I grabbed this because Galaxy's Edge stuck out to me because I think of the Samsung Galaxy Edge, the actual phone that exists that my parents actually they had Galaxy Edges at one point in time. They've since upgraded to like the S9 or S10 whatever. I don't really know. I'm not really privy to the latest models these days because I don't have the money to purchase expensive phones. I get the burner phones, the $100 smartphones, but they do the trick. I'm satisfied. I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just pointing out the fact. The fact is that I would probably be more privy to what current model they have if I had money, because I would be sporting a phone that was up with the current times, and I'm the type of person that expands my knowledge where I'm at. I don't care. I don't think about where I'm at. I just wherever the fuck I'm at, I'm expanding my knowledge. I'm sorry that for you cats out there that are a little bit more thoroughbred, that you guys weren't closer to me to impart your and to mentor me to be a little bit wiser or whatnot. But sorry about that. This image, Chaplin, the word is up a little bit higher than what we just saw. The C in Chaplin is capitalized. Chaplin for me has meaning because it's a religious figure and I have personal experiences with the chaplain. And I believe this came from a Veterans Affairs email that I received in my Gmail account email. And, I can't really say they're blue letters, dark blue letters if I didn't mention that. It's spelled CHAPL or capital CHAPLAIN. I didn't leave a lot of space up top above the letters, but below there is a little bit more space. So it looked like I was in a rush when I did that one. And I'm not too picky on these. I'm just cruising through. I'm trying to be accurate when I do it, when I aim, but I'm not sitting there too much, finicking and measuring and all that. I think this is a shot from the new Star Wars movie. I need to find out if it's out yet or if it's out now or when it comes out. I need to get that information because these images are popping up. So I want to give you guys accurate information about whether it's out or not currently. It looks like it's from a spaceship point of view or a intergalactic structure. Some kind of intergalactic structure, and directly in front, going straight ahead, is like our windows are a odd shaped window, a unique shaped type window looking out into where there appears to be some kind of green trees or something and some other towers deep off out into the background, further into the background, and it looks gray. This is another image from Star Wars. I cropped it to a point where, because below on the bottom side of this image, there was other stuff there, but it was not as visible. It was kind of like blurry because I took the shot from a commercial, the screenshot from a commercial. So if you catch the screenshot when it's moving, then it's going to be blurry, and sometimes part of it's moving and part of it's still, and in this case that's what happened. So I cropped out all of the blurry stuff, and this is what I ended up with, which is a really impressive. I thought it was an impressive picture because it looks like you still know that it's a horizon. It's a picture of a horizon of a outer space world, but out there on the horizon are tower looking type things, different shaped type towers, going across the entire expanse of the horizon, and then the sun looks like it appears to be somewhere on the left side of the horizon. The sky is gray, and you can see a little bit of clouds on the left side, but it's almost like a solid gray. Kind of a scene that doesn't make me feel good. So, the impressive scenes I saw in Dancing with the Stars, that kind of like is gonna offset it because I don't like scenes that don't make me feel good, and that one doesn't really just looking at it, but it could if I watch the movie and I get the point. Health records, similar to the other words that I've been presenting to you. The H in health is lowercase, the R in records is lowercase. I thought this was an important concept because I wanted to see if I have any health records that need attention and stuff like that. And lo and behold, I do have an update to my health record, but it's not that important. My flu shot that I recently got from Walgreens, I need to let my primary care physician know, but it's not that important. So I didn't find anything from this, but it was a valiant attempt by me to just kind of look into an important aspect of my life, which is health, which is a big area of responsibility and just awareness for me at times. Anyways, this is a profile picture from my YT YouTube channel, guys, and you can see it. If you want a clearer image, just go after you watch this video, finish watching this video, go click on my channel and you'll see this there. This image, it's a clear image of basically Catholic cats. They look like they're Catholic and they're standing around maybe some kind of person who's possessed or something. Maybe they're like trying to do some kind of exorcism, and they're wearing really impressive outfits, religious outfits. And I thought it would be beneficial to the type of gangster rapper that I want to portray, which is a super powerful, magical, spiritual type gangster type cat. And so I thought that fit well. What do you guys think? This image is changing it up. I'm glad we got kind of a clear picture of a woman in an office that doesn't look like it's used all the time. It looks like it is a legitimate office, but like she just walked in there and put her laptop down and started working. It's not like she has a desktop there and she has like her pencils, a bunch of pencils and this and that. So it looks like an abandoned brand new office. I don't want to see cats wasting presents and gifts if they feel guilty and stuff like that. Help people, guys. If you see people, who are falling behind, we need to help these guys. If that makes sense. And more importantly, I'm talking about me too. If you see me slacking, help me out, please. My name is Gabriel Flores. I just went over a bunch of images as quickly as possible, and I blabbered as accurately as I could. Peace out, world.